Permission to come aboard, Captain, for a brand new season of RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under. I can't wait for you to meet my new crew of swashbuckling queens. Pirates? Are you kidding me?
My name is Ivana Drink. I'm 26 years old and I'm from Auckland, New Zealand. I would say that I am best known for having a fat ass, a small waist, comedic timing, and the face of a beautiful little angel. You may know my husband, who was on season 1 of Drag Race Down Under, Anita Wiglet. My name actually used to be Ivana Wiglet, and then I got a job at a cabaret where I was working with Anita and we couldn't have the same last name. So I was thinking to myself, what could my name be? And then it hit me, Ivana Drake, because I was thirsty at the time. People don't know that I am a trained trapeze artist. That's not true. Something that people might not know about me is that I don't actually drink at all. Kiwi drag is obviously better because we've won 2 seasons of RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under and we're about to win a 3rd, but we're also a bit friendlier, I think. Not as catty. And we love what we do, and that shows. I'm a POC woman with a heart of gold and a little bit of a shady side, but I can do anything I set my mind to, so you watch me. Oh, bitch, I'm here to win. I'm not gonna settle for anything less than winning.
You like pain? Try wearing a corset. Hi, hola, hello. My name is Flor. I'm 25 years old. I am from Guatemala, but I've been living in New Zealand for 8 years. I'm gonna teach you salsa. Yeah, I'm a party girl all the way. Getting into drag, I always like to put very Spanish music with 3 bottles of tequila and just feel myself while getting ready. It starts while getting ready and then it gets worse. So when I'm on stage, I'm like, boom, and then she's just gone. But I like to drink, I like party. I'm still young and beautiful. Ole. I'm ready for my close-up. I think I'm known for my looks and my makeup. Sometimes, maybe the people think that I'm a bitchy, like I'm a bitchy person or like a mean person, because maybe the way that I paint, like very, very snatch, very villainous. But it's the opposite, I guess, I hope. I mean, let's find out. I'm gonna be the winner because they need flavor in here down under. They need the jalapenos for the nachos, mama. They need a Latina queen this season. And they have it, so you shall receive.
X marks the spot. Oh. Hi, I'm Isis Avis-Thoran. I'm 33 from Naarm, Melbourne. I've been doing drag for 10 years and I started in a drag competition. I came second, but this time I'm gonna get the crown. The drag scene in Melbourne is much like the culture. We're very eclectic. You've got your showgirls, you've got your club kids, your camp girls, and me, of course. I am best known for my fashion. She's a sewer, she's a couturier, and I perform pretty damn well if I say so myself. A common misconception is maybe that I'm a bit of a bitch, maybe because I have a resting bitch face. I'm really lovely, I'm really sweet, I really want to just be everyone's friend. I'm half Italian. I have a lot of culture behind me, I have a lot of culture in me, so I'm really excited to bring a little bit of mwah, a little bit of sauce, sugo, as we like to say. We won't have another Kiwi queen winning Drag Race Down Under because it's time the crown comes to Australia, okay? And I'll be wearing it, all right? Thank you very much.
I'll walk the duck while you'll be walking the plank. Hi, I'm Hollywood star. I'm 28 years old. I'm originally born and raised in New York, by way of Sydney. The Sydney drag scene is one of the best in the world. That's where I learned drag, honey. I've been doing drag for a little over a year, but don't let the time fool you, honey. I'm a professional. I am the Naomi Campbell of Australia, honey. I'm best known for my runway, of course. No one stomps on that floor like I do. Other than that, I will give you a show, whether it's singing, dancing, acting, or comedy. I named myself Hollywood because Hollywood is a facade. Everyone wants to be in Hollywood. If you're in Hollywood, you're glamorous, you're beautiful, you're somebody. My hidden talent? Well, I can sing opera. Una muchacha guapa, llamada de la.
Forget those queens. I've got my eye on the bounty. Kia ora, ko Bumpalove Takuingwa, no Tamaki Makoto, me, Nam Melbourne. I've been doing drag for about 5 years. No, like 20. My drag name is Bumpalove. Bumper was first. Way back when I started doing drag, the only shoes I could find were kind of like made of rubber, so every time I'd walk, they'd kind of roll. So the more she drank, the more she rolled, and I'd just bump into people. Started to do community gigs and started to realise that I was helping change people's perspective. They didn't know someone who was in the LGBTIA+ community, but through all of my events, they could see that we're just awesome people, and therefore I was getting love back, hence Bumper Love. My persona is very strong. I know who I am, and I think that scares people sometimes when you see a 6'6" beautiful brown drag queen coming towards you. Say hello or say kia ora, and you'll see I'm just a big old softie. I am Down Under's next drag superstar because I can take not one, but 2 countries and represent.
A drag queen can never have enough booty. Hi, I'm Ivory Glaze. I'm 26 years old, and I'm from Sydney, Australia. Drag in Sydney is super competitive. But let me tell you, if you can put an outfit together and you're 7 feet in drag, people are gonna notice. Ivory Glaze. I'm a pirate, and I love to be around the seamen. A common misconception people have about me is they think that I'm like a really serious person. Hello. Just because you look pretty doesn't mean you can't be stupid. Look at Paris Hilton. I am a wig stylist. I don't like wearing a wig more than twice before changing the style, and I couldn't afford to keep getting people to style it every time. And I decided that I was gonna practice and practice, and I got really good. I'm Down Under's next drag superstar because, hello? Look at the material. You haven't seen any queen on Down Under look this good because I was at home. And now I'm here. So give me the crown.
Expect the unexpected. Kia ora, my name is Freedom Menu. I'm 24 years old and I'm from the lovely town of Kirikiriroa, Hamilton, New Zealand. Spoiler alert, I've only been doing drag for about a year. I got into drag by watching Drag Race. I adored the queens, I love makeup, I love dancing, I love performing, so that was kind of my entryway into drag itself. When I got the call, I was like, what am I gonna do? And I was like, okay, we'll give it a go, see how it goes. What is on my menu? She is a performer, she loves to split, spin, kick. We've kind of got a bit of camp here and there, giving a little bit of fashion, a little bit of curved body, you know. Growing up in such a small area with only a small amount of queens, I'm very excited to grow my sisterhood. When my sisters from Hamilton see me on this show, they're gonna shit bricks, honestly. And I'll be like, I'm here to serve, here to represent Hamilton, represent me.
Who needs the 7 Cs? I'm getting 10s across the board. My name is Amal, I am 27 years old and I am from the beautiful Sydney, Australia. You're either a Halloween drag queen or a Pride drag queen, and I was very much a Halloween drag queen. I started 3 years ago. I thought, you know what, I'm going to be a bloodied bride, and I've never looked back. Drag Down Under is a bit more stupid, a bit more filthy, a little bit more stupid, a bit more filthy, a bit more irreverent. Drag Down Under is changing so much for the better. You never really would see people who look like me up on stages. I'm taking the world by storm. I think people know me for being quirky and silly and weird. People know me for being a very fashionable, gorgeous runway diva. I think I fit in both of those camps, which not everyone can do, by the way. There is not a queen like me who's been on this show before, and there won't be one again.
The rougher the seas, the smoother I sail. I'm Ashley Madison, I'm 25 years old and I'm from Melbourne, Victoria. The Melbourne drag scene is absolutely fabulous. I think that everything that happens in Australia starts in Melbourne. It's multicultural, we are diverse. I am so proud to come from Melbourne. I've been doing drag for 8 long years. I first started drag in high school and I wrote a play with my drama teacher and I showed her an episode of RuPaul's Drag Race. She said, we need a drag queen in the show, and I was like, well. The name Ashley Madison comes from the website, the Affair website, and I called myself that because I found that I was stealing too many people's boyfriends. Hopefully my mum doesn't watch this. Ashley is known for her glamour. No matter what I do, there is a glamorous element to it. Some people might think that I'm a bitch, and I think that's a misconception because I definitely am. I'm Down Under's next drag superstar because we finally need someone that's fucking glamorous.
Serious question. Are my cannonballs showing? How's it going? My name's Gabriella Labucci. I'm 31 years old and I'm from Ballarat, Victoria. I'm also not Scottish. I've been doing drag for 8 long years. The drag scene in Ballarat is rather small. We probably have about 6 queens. I'm definitely the main character of that storyline though, and I'm here to be the main character of this one. Gabriella is fun. She's silly, she's cuckoo bananas, she's a dickhead, she's a wanker, she's an idiot. She just doesn't care what people think, and yeah, you'll soon find that out the hard way, unfortunately. My party trick is I'm a very talented musician. I'm very skilled at playing the skin flute. Any takers? Something that people might not know about Gabriella is that she does a fucking dead-on seagull impersonation. You've never had an Aussie win the crown, and I'm the Aussie to take it because I sing, dance, act, like you name it, I will do it. I am the queen of versatility, but I'll do it in a very silly way.